but nobody seemed to be hopping on, so I didn't know if I did something wrong with the settings or something. So I just clicked a couple buttons and boom. But let me grind this down real quick. Let's see. This is wild. Let's see. This is just weird. Hey, if you guys can hear me, it says, I don't know, YouTube looks different today. If you can see this, drop a comment or something, because I don't know what's going on. I see there's 2 people on here, but it's not, normally it shows the comments, it shows the people. Rowan, what's up, Rowan? Oh, looks like we got 22 people on here. Edits. Appreciate the comments. Yeah, I went live earlier, but there was it took like 2 minutes for anybody to show up, so I figured I did something wrong. Originally, or where's our shop located? Our shop is in Georgia, Reynolds, Georgia, but I'm originally, I keep telling people I was from California, but really I'm not. I was born in California, but then I was raised in Mexico. So technically I'm from Mexico. I guess I would consider myself raised in Mexico more than I would being from Mexico than I would from California. But let's see who all we can get on here. Looks like we got 16 people. Where are you from, Rowan? Over here picking stitches out, just chatting. I did a live video on TikTok the other day, and we had a bunch of people on there. just talking about boots and stuff like that. I need to get one of those apps. I'm picking the stitches out of the boot so that we can reuse the welt. Appreciate it, Luis. India. But yeah, we were on TikTok. You know, one day I'd like to go visit India. Samuel, that's my son's name, Samuel. What's a super chat? I don't know. Be honest with you, like I was telling somebody, I clicked on a bunch of stuff, and I don't know. To me, it looks different than normal. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on here. I think I should have it. I think I should have it, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. Like I said, I don't see it. Normally, and I don't know how to go back to it without kicking all you guys off of it. Let's see. Yeah, because I can go to the settings and it'll only show me like the super chat. I can do this. It'll says only show super chat. It says show super chat only, but I don't see Owen Tressler. I give you a shout out, man. Let's see. Oh, cancel. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I don't know. Appreciate it, Owen. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it because I don't know. What time is it here? It is 4:20. It is 4:20 over here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out because I don't know. Let's see, it looks like we don't have that many people here. It says we got 2 people on us. I guess YouTube likes to keep it real, man. I guess YouTube must have changed the way they do their algorithm stuff. Owen, where are you from, Owen? PA. Okay. Well, actually, one of my suppliers is in PA. You live close to, I think it's, there's a place called Frankfurt Leather up somewhere. I forget. I think they're in PA. I am from, I was born in California, but I was raised in Mexico. I didn't live long enough in California to notice it. For it to stick with me. But I figured I'd jump on here, and normally there's a bunch more people on here. Hopping on, chatting. I may do it to where we can do this like on a daily basis over some coffee or something. Do like coffee with Manny or something like that. And have it be like 30, maybe 30 minutes. That way we can talk about boots and talk about shoes and whatnot. Talk about current events, whatever. Joshua. Welcome, Joshua. What's going on, Joshua? Where you from, Joshua? I'm out here picking stitches, man. Owen, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Normally, because it looks weird on my end. I used to be able to see it differently, but I don't know. They must have updated something, or I need to update on mine. I don't know. When I end it, I'll have to see. I need to find an app that will allow me to go live on different platforms at the same time. Because I know on TikTok, we get quite a bit of traction over there, I think. But I think their algorithm is a little bit different. And for those wondering, looks like we got a couple people in here anyway. 5 people watching. I'm picking stitches out. So whenever we take the boots apart, as you can see, we took the soles off. I still gotta cut all these nails off. But we took the soles off. We took the old cork out of here, and we got to take the stitches out so they don't ruin the welds. Joshua, yes, we worked on quite a few. I worked on quite a few nicks, and I've got a pair of Drews actually in here. So yeah, we've done quite a few nicks. Appreciate the compliment there, Owen. I try to be nice. I don't know. Well, I guess I can be the nicest. I don't know. I believe in treating people with respect. That's for sure. This is just tedious right here, just taking all these stitches out. How much? I'm just going to do one row. These are my boots, so I don't really care too much. If it was something else, I'd be doing a little different, but. Do you have a pair of Nicks, Josh? Joshua. Oh, you got 6 pair of Knicks, huh? Nice. Yeah, they're good boots. They're built, I mean, they're built pretty good. I know sometimes, you know, on a lot of these Facebook groups, people get all picky about the stitching and all this and that stuff. But at the end of the day, these boots, they're handmade. They're not going to be 100% perfect. Shoot, even my boots that I make, they're not 100% perfect, you know. And one time somebody came into the shop and said, you know, the difference, how to tell the difference between a pair of boots that's handmade to one that's, you know, mass produced. And the customer, this person responded, they said, the way you can tell is because the boots that are handmade have less mistakes on them. And in reality, that's the opposite. Boots that are handmade will have more mistakes on them than boots off the shelf, like this boot, for example, right? The tops look nice and everything looks even, but it looks even because they use an embroidery machine to do all the stitching. And if you look at a handmade pair of boots, you know, the stitch is going to be crooked. I'll show you a pair of boots that I made. I don't have one right here, but the stitch is not 100% perfect. And that's how you can tell. The more mistakes you can find, a lot of times better quality you'll get. So, but it seems like nowadays a lot of people are basing off of, you know, how straight the stitches are and whatnot, which it is what it is. To me, boots are just tools. I don't ever remember having a pair of boots to go to church in, pair of boots to go to the store in, pair of boots to work in. Most of my stuff has always been for everything. You wear them to work. When you got to go to the store, you clean them up a little bit. They do. They do. A lot of it just depends on what you do. Sometimes, I mean, I know guys that go through them fairly quickly. One of my customers was actually going through like 3 pairs of boots a year, and he was paying about $300 to $400 a pair. And when he bought a pair of boots for me, you know, he's probably going to get about 3 to 5 times longer. So yeah, they'll definitely last you a lot longer, because the quality of the materials that goes into a handmade pair of boots is a lot better quality than what you can get off the shelf, because the materials are thinner. And honestly, a lot of times they're not the best. So, all right, we're done with this. Fixing to trim up these nails right here. It does, Joshua. And that's what I tell a lot of my customers, because, you know, a lot of them try to justify why they need a pair of, you know, my base price for custom boots is $1,800. And a lot of times customers, they want to try to justify the price. And then once we start breaking the numbers down for them, as far as, you know, how much the boots cost that they're wearing now versus how much they're spending on them, you know, they almost, I would say 9 times out of 10, they end up saving money. Normally I let this sit a little bit longer, but I'm trying to get this done. I'm trying to get him to a certain point. So let me go grab this down real quick, and then I'll be right back. TikTok was actually kind of cool because I was able to listen to music in the background. Let's take it to make it. From start to finish, it takes roughly about between 30 and 40 hours, if not longer, depending on the design, depending on inlays and all this other stuff. But a base pair of boots with very minimal design, they can probably be done about 30 hours. But with us here, because we have repairs and other stuff, and so I mean it takes a little bit longer for me anyway to do it. But roughly about 30 hours. This one's already dry. And this is just cowboy boots in general. I mean, this is not this is not like a pair of Nicks or lace-up boots. This is cowboy boots. I know some of you want to try to get it. This is actually a pair of boots that I'm converting from a leather sole down to a I'm gonna put some crepe soles on. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna fall off. What's up, bro? Hope you're doing good, homie. Been thinking about you, man. The price just depends. I mean, it could range anywhere from, if you need heels. Yeah, bro. You gotta keep me posted, man, when you coming home, man. But no, it just depends, man. It could be anywhere from $35 all the way up to $250, $370. Just depends on what needs to be done. That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. I'm fixing to go stitch this one up real quick, and I'm just going to do the one row on the outside. I think I'm going to pick the outside. I'm going to pick the outside stitches real quick, and then we'll go stitch them. My accent? What you talking about my accent, bro? What's wrong with my accent? I had somebody the other day tell me I sound like I'm from Texas. Texas. He said, you sound like you from Texas. Yeah, 18. Again, I'm out here picking stitches out so we can go stitch this boot up. Probably should have done it before I put the sole on, but it is okay. Thanks, bro. We love you too, man. We love you too, bro. Keep us updated, man. I was thinking about you the other day. Let us know when you're coming down, when you're coming home, man. But be good. Stay safe, bro. We love you, man. This would have been a little bit easier if I'd have done it before I put the sole on. Because what happened is it got stuck on the glue. Any of you guys know of an app that'll allow me to go live on different platforms at once? So I don't have to go live on one and then on the other one. And so I was talking to some people out there about doing something like this, but like over coffee or something. Called it like coffee with Manny. where we talk about boots, talk about what's going on in the world, and just hang out for about 30 minutes. I haven't decided how we're going to do it yet, of whether or not we're doing it, you know, because it's all over the place, but I'd like to do something. Picking stitches is tedious. Definitely not my favorite thing to do. And it's easier if I had done this before I put the sole on. But sometimes when you're on the camera doing stuff, you know, you forget to do stuff. That's why I may just do this over coffee or something, so we don't have to do this. I don't have to work when I'm doing this, which I don't know. I had somebody on TikTok suggested that they wanted the POV view of me working, because they wanted to see that view, and I don't know. The downside to that is a lot of times, you know, you got to be on the machine, you got to be doing stuff, and that camera just gets in the way. God almighty. My son went feeling well this morning, so I'm probably going to leave here soon and go check on him. Little buddy. My phone says it's dying. Is it me, or do these phones don't stay charged as long as they used to? I used to remember going almost 7 days without my phone dying. Nowadays, man, you can barely go half a day. It says we got 40 people watching, so let me know where you guys are watching from, if you can still hear me. I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, I was talking to some people earlier, and I was telling them how it's this version of YouTube Live was different than what I'm used to. And so I don't know if I need to update something on my end or what. It just doesn't look very good. So it just looks very plain. And apparently they can't see couldn't see my chats or nothing. Let me see. Huh. I don't know. But if you can hear me, let me know where you're chiming in from. Let me know what you want to see. I mean, shoot, I'm down for, you know, you guys are the ones watching, so let me know. This is just kind of tedious right here because I'm just picking the stitches so I can stitch the boot. And we're converting these boots from a leather sole to a crepe sole. See if they get a little more comfortable. Now we can clean it up. We got 41 people in here. Nice. $41 people who are taking the time to watch this live video of me picking stitches for a little bit. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And we got 6 likes, man. That's awesome. Grateful for those that decided to watch. We got 42. Oh my goodness. 42 people watching. If you're watching this, I mean, I'm asking a serious question here. I'm considering doing a little like maybe Monday through Friday kind of thing, where we just kind of chill out, over some coffee, and it'll just be coffee with Manny or something like that, or coffee and boots, booted coffee, and it'll be like a little maybe 15-20 minute kind of deal where we talk about boots, talk about maybe what's going on in the world, and I can answer some questions. Let me know if that sounds like a good idea, which I don't know really who's on here. I don't even know if you guys are just finding me or what. Subscribing to me. Let me see. So let me know. I'm curious to know some feedback. If not, it's okay. I know this is pretty boring to watch. We'll do some different stuff here. This is a tedious part of it, A lot of people watch those nice edited videos and it's all cool. But then, we go live and we start doing all this tedious stuff and everybody gets bored from watching. It's just part of it, man. Part of it. Hey, we got 46. Oh my goodness. Nice. Is that 48? 46? I can't see, man. I need to go get my eyes checked. But this is my pair of boots right here, my personal pair. Technically, the shop is closed now, so I get to work on my own stuff. Really need to be putting some shelves up, but my boots that I got on right now are wearing down. And then I'm rebuilding my pair of custom boots, which I got other boots to build before I can get on that. So, all right, let's go. Actually, let's stick this one on. It should be dry by now. We'll stick this all on real quick. We got 7 likes. Nice. And we got 40 people watching. That is awesome. Be grateful for the little things in the world, man. I'll tell you what. Be grateful. Be grateful. All right. Give you this view right here, this beautiful view. Maybe we can get 8 likes. Let's see, we got a comment. Let's see. Josh, yep. That's the good thing, because I can go out and make my own boots if I need to. So. Ricky, I like that. Soul Stories. Soul Story. It has a back. That actually has a good ring to it. Soul Stories. I like that, Ricky, but we need to try to make it be more about boots, though, I think. Because it's not just about soles. It's about everything else. But that's good. That was pretty good. I like that. Soul Stories. That's good. That's good. We might have to roll with that one for now. Soul Stories. That's not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. I can dig that. All right, we're fixing to go stitch these up real quick. I'm only going to do one row stitching on the outside, and then we'll have to come back and do the start gluing these. We got to hand cut the soles out of a sheet. I know this is all crooked, so I apologize. Let's see. I'm just roughing this up just a little bit more. Soul Stories. That's actually pretty good. I ain't even gonna lie. Soul Stories. I like that. Now we can go stitch. Let's go. Let's go stitch these soles up. I've got a couple machines I use, but we're going to use this one. And we just moved into the shop actually not too long ago. Let's see where I can put you at. This will be good because I get to figure out where my little sections are going to be. Let's see. Maybe just ignore this mess back here. All right. These had leather soles on them, but I'm gonna convert these to a crib sole, and I'll show you in just a minute. But I'm fixing to stitch them up. So I gotta check the thread and see where we're at. Don't want to go too far in. Let's see where we're at. Okay, I think that's going to be perfect. Normally I wet the soles, but because I'm going to glue another sole in the bottom of this, I'm not going to wet it. I'm just going to stitch it. And the goal is to, you see those stitches that I picked out? The goal is to hit those holes again. But before I do that, let's make sure we got bobbin thread. All right, let's let it rip. Moment of truth. Almost. It ain't too bad. Kind of toe there a little bit, but it ain't too bad. Not too bad at all. I think we need to shorten our stitch length a little bit. But overall, not bad at all. Oh, look, we got another like. Thank you for the like. All right. Yeah, this one looks a lot better. So that's the goal, as you can see, is to get those holes again. All right. And I'll show you the soles that I'm gonna put on it. So we gotta close these. Boots in the cuff is super tight. When you say cuff, what are you referring to? If you can tell me that, I can probably give you some suggestions, because I'm not understanding what you are referring to as the cuff. If you can give me some more info. Top of the boot around the ankle. You mean right here? Or right here? One or two? One or two? Because a lot of it just, you talking about right here? Okay, so that'll be your instep. You can have that stretched depending on where you're at. Just go, I don't know if you're local or not, but if you're not local to me, you can just find you a shoe repair shop in your area and just tell them to stretch the instep, or just show them where it's tight and they should be able to stretch it for you. But just tell them you want the instep stretched. And it can be stretched some. And I don't know what they charge. I mean, typically it's like, I charge $20 for that in my store. So it can't be that bad. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, I'll be right back. I need to get some nails from the other stuff. Hang on one second. Where are you located? If you can tell me where you're located, I may be able to refer you to somebody reputable, whatever the word is. We've been live for almost an hour, man. Wow. That is nice. Get this other hammer. Hope that helps. Joshua, no, I'm in Georgia. I'm in Reynolds, Georgia. Where are you located? I probably already asked you that, but I don't remember. What part of Virginia? I got some family in Virginia. So I'm probably about 3 hours, roughly about 3.5 hours from Savannah. I'm on west. I'm between Warner Robins and Columbus, Georgia, like right in the center. This sheet right here, I think who was it? Joshua was asking about it. This is that crepe sheet. So these are going to be the new soles for these boots. They went from leather. Just going to test them out to see how comfortable they are. Low on glue. Let me get some more glue. We got some guys Floyd, Virginia. I don't know how far that is from Chester. I've got some family on Chesterfield. Chesterfield. I think they're like right there. People ask all the time what glue we use. There we go. Top Fit. We used to use Masters All Purpose, but with a lot of like the rubbers and stuff like that, we used a different glue. And with this one, we ended up just going to Top Fit, and we can use it on everything. Rubber and leather. It's like an all-around. I use it as an all-around contact cement, and I haven't had any issues with it, so. Floyd, Virginia. It's not too bad. It's been real cold here lately, but I mean, I guess because it hadn't been 90. It's not really that it's hot, it's just humid. think if it wasn't so humid down here, the heat wouldn't been, the temperature is really not that bad. That's what hurts you about Georgia's. It's the humidity, not the temperature mostly. Where's the other boot? Didn't I bring both of them? No. Oh, jeez. All right. We got 9 likes now. Oh my God, that's awesome. 9 likes. And we got 10% battery left. I'm gonna stay in here as long as I can. But I don't know, I may hop on TikTok and do one there too. There seems to be a lot more people on TikTok for some reason. But I don't know, I need to go home. Got stuff there. Shoot, these nails are short, so I keep missing them. Grab this round-headed. We got 17 people watching. That's awesome, man. 17 people who continue to support our little channel. I want to do stuff that, you know, that people want to watch, but if you guys don't tell me. We got to check, make sure all the nails are down, clenched. I probably should have cut the sole for this one before I put glue on, huh? Oh, gosh. All right. All right, so that's glued up now. Now we're gonna cut this one out. See, and before, YouTube used to show me who was coming on, you know, who was joining the live. Now it doesn't do that anymore. Now it only shows me the people that are commenting. I don't know. Did YouTube update anything recently that I don't know about? I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. I was just curious. It's still pretty wet, so. That glue is strong. We got 43 people on here. Well, that glue is strong, man. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. And I got dirt from my nose strips, man. All right. We got 41 people watching. For some reason, it won't show me the people. Why? I don't know if I did something wrong when I did this or what, buddy. But I don't know. Let's see. I can share it, but I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I may just end it here. Because I'm running out of charge and we've been doing this for over an hour. So I may just end it and maybe go back to TikTok or go to one of the other ones, see what they're doing over there. So, but no, I mean, keep an eye out for it. If you're just watching, if you're just jumping on here, I need to put the charger on this phone before it dies. If you're just jumping on here and want to do something like that, let me know. Because what I might do is I might bring some people on and we can just chat about stuff. I think that may be a good idea. So keep that in mind. Let me know. Appreciate the people that got on here and decided to spend a little time with me. I know it's probably not ideal. I'm still trying to figure out the situation of how to make it ideal. Trying to figure this situation out. You know, and for us to try to get back on doing more social media stuff for our business too. So it's just a learning process. But if you're watching this, I mean, just thank you for the support. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so you can be notified. And hit the little bell icon, hit the like button, give me some likes, do something. Really appreciate the support, and we'll see you on the next video. So stay tuned for that. Thank you. Now I got to figure out how to get at this thing.